Are you afraid of answering questions at the end of a presentation? What if they ask you a question you don't know the answer to? How do you handle that? Well, in this video, I'll share several tips for handling these difficult kinds of questions in a presentation. Hello, I'm Kristen, and I'm here to help you become a better English communicator in business and in everyday life. If you enjoy my videos, please give them a thumbs up, give them a like, and subscribe if this information helps you. Now, on to the questions. Many students think their teachers know all the answers. I wish that was true, but it's not true. As a teacher, I'm often asked questions that I can't immediately answer. Either I don't have the answer right here in the front of my mind, or I truly, really don't know the answer at all. I really don't know it. Being prepared is your best defense for answering all kinds of questions. The questions you do have the answers for, and the questions you don't have the answers for. If you're prepared, they're easier to get through. You just can't ignore the question or say you don't know and walk away. That would be easy, but not the right thing to do when you're giving a presentation. There is a right way to handle this issue. Handling questions properly starts at the very beginning of your presentation, even before you begin to speak. Step 1. Decide if questions will be allowed throughout your presentation or held until the very end. Depending on the topic of your presentation, there are probably going to be some questions that people want answered. You, as the person in charge, must decide if you want to allow questions throughout your presentation, or do you want them to wait until you have completed the main part of your presentation and then they can answer questions? You need to make that decision before you start your presentation because it will help you set up the structure. Step 2, and this is the one I recommend, tell the audience to please hold their questions. If there's a possibility of too many questions interrupting the flow of your presentation, then I would ask people to hold their questions until the end. If you're following a structure and you have a limited amount of time to present, you want to control the flow of your information to the audience. Too many unexpected questions can throw you off course and make your presentation possibly run over the allotted time. Cover all your required necessary information that you included in your presentation and then allow time for questions. Step 3. It's now time for the questions. When you're ready, then you can say, I'll now accept questions. I'll take your questions now. Does anybody have questions for me? Are there any questions I can answer for you? All of these statements are great to use, and they let your audience know that now is the time for them to ask the questions that they might have been thinking of for a while. It is now time to answer those questions, and your audience is ready if they have any for you. When giving a presentation, do you prefer to let the questions come in as you go through the material, or do you want to answer them all at once at the end when you give a specific time to address the questions? Let me know in the comments. Step 4, how to handle the questions you can't answer. And this is the one you've been waiting for. We've all been asked a question that we didn't have the answer to, either because we just can't remember it right now, or we truly have no clue. And that means we don't know the answer. Let me know a question you might have had a hard time answering in the past. First, Being as prepared as possible will give you the knowledge you need to answer most questions related to your presentation. When you're asked one that you cannot answer for any reason, then use one of these phrases to help you. That's an excellent question. I'm not completely sure of the answer, but please let me check on it and I will get back to you. Thank you for your question. I want to make sure I get you the correct answer, so I will need a little time to research the details. Can I get back to you with an answer? Saying something like either one of those options, they show you are a professional. It shows that you want to get them the right answer, but right now you don't have that answer. Either it's not here or you just forgot it. You are admitting that you're human, just like everybody else. And you're showing that you're prepared to go the extra step, to do a little research, to actually get them the answer that they want. The most important detail about this that I can share with you is to make sure you actually contact them with an answer. You cannot say that and then just forget about it. You must follow through. It's the most important part of this. So please do the research. Ask anybody for help if you need it. Get on the internet, find your answer, and either call the person, walk over to their office if they're close to you, or send them an email. They will greatly appreciate you being professional and getting them the answer they asked. Then wrap up your presentation. Thank the audience for listening, and you are done. You survived a difficult question that you weren't able to answer, and you didn't die of embarrassment or fear. Well done for you. Do you need to create presentations in English and you're still having a difficult time? I can help. I am offering a course that goes in depth into each part of the presentation, from the very formation of it to all the steps to presenting and answering questions. This course will help you feel more confident in creating the best possible presentation in English that you can create. And I'll help you formulate it, give you all the English words and phrases that are used, and help putting it all together. The link for more information is down below. There are many parts to creating an excellent presentation. To learn more about using visuals in your presentation, check out this video here. Like and subscribe if any of this has helped you today. Never stop learning and create amazing presentations that you can be proud of.